Hello tradepreneurs, welcome back to the CEO Talk, and this time is really a special day because here we are. I will talk about is technical analysis is still relevant, and how about the war between the fundamental analysis guy or technical analysis guy, or even some people who develop a new method in charting world. They're using like smart money concept, and they think that smart money concept is better than the classic technical analysis. We're gonna talk this deeper with Whelan, the president of International Federation Technical Analysis. Stay tuned, subscribe, and share to the others. All right, Whelan, welcome to Astronaci.
Guma, thank you so much for the invitation.
It's really an honor to invite you.
Yes.
You are a trader who live in the trading for a living world. Is that correct?
Yes, it's true.
So is that trading for a living or trading in and traveling or what?
Well, it's live for trading.
Live for trading.
Yeah.
Live for trading is not trading for a living.
No, it's trading for a living, live for trading. You know, I'm concerned about trading 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day?
Yeah, because I'm dreaming, I'm talking, I'm living trading. So, because I do so much in this whole universe of trading, within the industry, with talking to people, with education, with doing my own stuff, of course, with the IFTA, with the VTED in Germany. So I'm always connected to traders, and therefore, yes, I live for trading.
Great. So you are now active as International Federation Technical Analysis President.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
So this podcast, I'm gonna shoot you with a very sharp and maybe is really not comfortable questions.
Try me.
Try you, all right.
All right.
So I got 11 questions that
Okay.
I guess this will answer so many questions from other people, right?
Oh, you should have shown me before.
So this is like a surprise. So
Yeah,
people
let's
know
go.
that there's no setup on this.
Yeah, of
So
course.
everything is from you. So
Yeah.
International Federation Technical Analysis, I'm a member, and today we talk as the certified technical analyst.
Yes.
Do they really need to find a mentor or guru who has that certification?
Yes and no. I mean, in the market, nobody asks for a certification. If you're a trader, nobody asks.
But if you're an analyst, then
Yeah. So if you trade for yourself, like
Oh, okay,
being, you know, like
cool,
being
yeah.
a retail private trader.
Yes.
Of course, in the market, nobody asks.
Yes.
But the market will prove your knowledge and your skills, and these skills need to come somewhere. You know, so you have to learn, and there are two ways. You learn from the market by trial and error, and it costs you a fortune, for sure. Or you have a detour, and or make like a shortcut, and detour shortcut, and you learn from a professional. You know, you learn from an organization, you learn from the best experts who compiled an educational system for you to show you not just the pitfalls of trading and analysis, but also all these things who really work in the market. So then it's your decision. Do you want to go the long, hard way at the school of hard knocks? Or do you want to go like the path everybody else has gone before, which leads to success, even also in a pretty short time? So this is a decision everybody has to make. Therefore, yes and no. The market doesn't ask, but you need to have the knowledge.
So the certification is like a proof that you are at least standard based on the consensus
Sure.
from any theory,
Sure,
right?
Sure. But if you want to go to the industry, like technical analyst somewhere in an institutional company, of course, they are not just looking for, hey, I've read this book, they're looking for a certification signed by somebody who is able to sign this, you know, and then things are different.
Yeah, but some people say that, hey, you don't have to go to one mentor, two mentor. The most important part, you can just go to YouTube for the free lessons,
Right.
and you can do try and error.
Yes.
By doing that, you can just selling your copy trade in a platform
Right.
to prove that you're right or wrong.
True,
So do
true.
you think that this path is good enough?
No,
No?
it's not. And it can't work, and it will not work. In
Cannot
the long
work.
run, no. In the
You're
long
sure
run,
about it?
Yeah. In the long run, it's very hard to follow. The reason is very simple. First of all, talking about YouTube, I know we both have YouTube channel. You're more successful with yours than I do, because well, mine is just like, okay, a video, just put it in it, right?
Okay,
But,
okay.
wow, you have so many subscribers, and you have such a great content.
Thank you.
But still, it's something you give away for free, and there's nothing wrong with giving things away for free, because all that we know, all the theory, if you search long enough, it's available somewhere, right? For free. So that's not the deal. The deal is something else. You cannot learn trading just by having like a video. You only can learn trading by feedback. And feedback is what comes from education, what comes from coaching, what comes from training, what comes from some kind of peer group that gives you, maybe do this better or different the next time. So that's how you learn. I mean, why should it be different in trading than any other education? I mean, you pilot. You don't learn pilot from a video, right?
Yes, no, yeah.
So from Flight Simulator, from Microsoft, you don't learn it that way.
Correct.
It might be a good addition just to get a touch, but you learn from feedback. Like, are you kidding me? You want to fly this way?
Correct.
So why should it be different in trading? This is one thing. Second is, from my point of view and also from my experience, trading is the most individual thing you can do in the world. It's highly individual because we all come with different knowledge, with different mindset, with different beliefs about money, about things, about work ethics at all. There are people sitting like the whole day in front of the computer screen and trying to make one trade. And there are people doing one trade, go.
Yeah.
You know, open screen, open software, trade, done. Right?
Correct.
So it's individual. But if trading is so individual and everybody has its own beliefs, own needs, own everything, how can you follow somebody else and someone's system in a 100% way that it really works like the other one does? And it's proven that it's not working by the turtles.
If you're selling something and then people say that, you're selling something, show me your MQL, and then I want to see your portfolio. I want to make sure that you make money with the method.
Yeah.
Do you think it's important? Or how about our society, technical analysis, technical trader, overcome the situation?
See, I don't believe that's important, again, for a very simple reason. First of all, yes, of course, I teach also the strategy I do, but I always say, every video you can see on YouTube or somewhere else, for me, I always say, guys, this is just for impulse. This is what I do. Doesn't mean that you have to do it this way and you will not do it this way. You always make a little change here, a little change there, and then you have a different strategy. You might have the same idea, but management is different, entry and exit, and position sizing, everything will be different. So that's why trading is individual. Second, talking about education, what do we educate? We talk about analysis, methods of analysis. So, and when it comes to methods of analysis, it's like, okay, this is the approach to have an idea of what the market is already going to do, right?
Yeah.
Or what is the past, what will be the future, most likely. I mean, we're talking about probabilities, right?
Correct.
So, and that is the point why I don't like this idea, show me your account, show me your MyFX, because it's all bullshit.
Is that common in Germany or
yeah,
Europe?
For sure. Oh my, yeah, sure. I have these discussions.
Regarding the technical analysis nowadays after the pandemic with the hyper volatility, do you think the technical analysis is still relevant to make money?
Yes, for sure.
You sure?
Yes.
How about people think that we are just like the fool people, like living in a fantasy world, who using the lines and then speaking about the charts.
Yeah.
Once they look at the market, they find a proof that somehow technical analysis completely doesn't work.
Yeah.
And whatever they use, like they're using the valuation model in the stocks market or any quant trading, they think this is the better way than the classic technical analysis, linings and so on.
Yeah.
So how you, as the president of the IFTA, think about this, and then what is the strategy to make people understand that these two branches of the knowledge is really, really useful. Since like astronautology, we use like four-dimensional, macroeconomic, the valuation, technical, and of course, astrological. True. I try to combine everything, but still people like refuse the fact that the technicals work. So
yeah, and again, in trading, everything is about your own beliefs. You know, there's this very famous quote by Henry Ford. And he says, when it comes to marketing, 50% is is a false investment, but you don't know which 50%, right?
All right.
And the same with the trading. Of course, you follow your own beliefs. And if you believe that technical analysis doesn't work, you will get the proof for it. Because it's all connected to how you look at it.
The perspective.
Yeah, your own perspective, and therefore it's a mindset. And if you believe it doesn't work, you will automatically search for different approaches. If you're a strong believer in, like, let's say, fundamental data, you will have an approach, and we have a lot of fund managers who are successful with this. But if you like in day trading, you will not get any further with fundamental data. Because all that matters in day trading, short-term trading, is movement of the market.
I mean, even those people say the short-term trading is nothing other than gambling. What do you
it's
think?
not. For a simple reason, if you do a proper analysis, and again, now we're talking again about the probabilities. And if you do your analysis in a short time frame, like let's say 5 minutes, and yes, markets move up and down. Whoever knows why.
Yeah.
But what we can see in the chart is, and that's a basic prerequisite of technical analysis. It says the market price contains every information.
Correct.
So you don't need why the market moves. You don't need to know why the price is the price it is. All you need to know is the price is there. And the price is there because two parties said, okay, I buy, I sell, deal. That's what it is. That's what you see in the chart. And everything else is like, okay, what might follow next?
Yeah.
At certain levels, like support and resistance, you know. And then technical analysis comes into place when it feels like, okay, we have this certain situation right now, we have certain levels, and what is now the edge? In trading, you're looking for an edge. And this edge is something that differs gambling from trading. And again, in gambling, you cannot answer the question in what direction or what color will be the next. This is, by the way, a very good example because it's also, they lose a lot. But by having the right numbers and the right money management, because the zero, right, the zero pays even more than a single number.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's how they make the money. So they give away to all the players and gamblers, but the moment they win big.
Win big. And it's like a risk to reward ratio.
Yeah. And at the end, they have a profit.
Yeah.
That's how it works. It's also how it works in trading. So you need to have the edge. And you can find the edge by technical analysis.
Correct.
With answering the question, in what direction will the market move with the highest probability? Well, it's always the case. I mean, there's always something new, and it's okay, because everything that's new gives new impulses. And you know, whenever something new comes into the market, a lot of people feel like, oh wow, it's new, maybe finally I can get successful.
Like a holy grail?
Yes, everybody's searching for the holy grail, actually.
Is there anyone,
yes,
holy grail?
It is.
Oh yeah?
Yes, it's you. It's you and your mindset.
Correct. That's exactly what I think.
Sure.
Wow, I keep teaching people like, you know, there's a holy grail.
Right.
Is whatever in here, what you said about yourself.
Right.
Oh, I'm really glad that you have the same view. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely is the case. So we can be happy, and it's progress.
Correct.
When new things come up, because it gives us the opportunity to review our own systems and maybe to add something, and it gives others also the opportunity to have a broader choice.
Correct.
And in teaching and education, it's our responsibility to show different choices to the people and help them to find their way.
Okay, that's really great. But is that smart money concept a part of approved technical analysis under International Federation of Technical Analysis?
No, we're not considering it that much. Of course, we are aware of everything that's coming up in the market. But you know, it's not like we're jumping on everything that's new and adding it to the CFD syllabus. So we are checking on this, we discuss everything, but it takes time that we really feel like, okay, this is something we want to be standard in the industry. And as IFTA, education, we have the highest standard on education. So we can't jump on everything that's just coming by, even though it's there for a couple of years. I mean, we're still teaching things like point and figure.
Yeah.
Actually, not really people use it, but it can be useful. And if you go really into financial industry, everybody knows about it, right?
And how do we know that, or how does IFTA will decide whether this new theory will be included as technical analysis standard?
Yeah.
How to prove it? Is that from the society who make money from that method, or what?
No. It's not about if you really like, say, okay, I just made a fortune with it, it's a new standard. Look, we don't even have Heikinashi already.
Oh yeah?
No, we don't have.
You remove it, or?
No, we don't have it at all.
Okay.
We didn't have it, so we
But you
can't
put
remove it.
Ichimoku inside.
Yes, sure. But not Heikinashi, for whatever reason. So you see, we always have to make a decision. That doesn't mean that Heikinashi is bad. I love Heikinashi. When I did my CFTE, I wasn't president of IFTA at all. So this is what follows. Maybe career advice. You never know, right?
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and I was challenging Gregor, Dr. Gregor Bauer, who is really very, very deep into this program. He's part of the educational committee for ages, right? Ever since. And I was challenging him, asking him, why don't we have Heikinashi? So, and of course, we had a discussion. The reason was that, yes, it's good, but it's not that good that it's needed as an addition. And still Heikinashi works. Not for me, I like it, so it's a nice concept, but I don't feel it's nice to be late always one period in the market. That's what Heikinashi is about, right? So it looks good, no disturbances, red, green, but you know.
Correct. And if we talk about, you learn about this industry for 20 years, you learn about so many strategies.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's better to learn or mastering one method instead of learning everything, that you don't have like a fixed strategies? What do you think about people who say that, hey, it's better to have like only one strategies and then use that? And,
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So which one is better? And after you learn about so many strategies, do we need to combine both strategies or just use one and very simple one? Or
So after all these years, it's not, my journey will never end. I'm pretty sure about this.
Okay.
First of all, I'm too excited about everything that's going on. I'm very curious about development, but I test things. I test parts of the smart concept. I test all this volume profile, which is also pretty fancy. And then I put this on my chart, and then I see, yeah, okay, what people are talking about. Oh, this is a point of control, you know. And then they say, yeah, I enter the market at the point of control. I say, okay, let's have a look at it. And then I see, in a lot of cases, a lot of trades are similar to mine. Because, you know, because if you look at the chart, you see like you have maybe a bottom, you have maybe a candlestick signal, and oh wonder, miracle, it's because of the point of control.
Correct.
Or maybe not. You know?
Correct.
Because it's always like, okay, I have to explain this to myself more, and I believe more in this, that's why. And I feel, okay, and I see that's why. And I have, you know, I have in Germany a podcast, and I have, meanwhile, like 100 interviews about trading. And every time I talk with a colleague about trading, and we have different approaches by definition, we figure out that at the end, we're doing all the same, but coming from a different angle. Right?
Correct, I agree on that. I mean, if you're trend following, then basically you'll also do some trend following trading with some different perspective.
Sure, and that's why it's important when you say, okay, do I need to have one strategy, or is it better to have like a bunch of strategies? I think both is right. I have one favorite strategies, but of course I can also find some other ideas to enter the market. So I don't sit there from front of my computer just waiting for one.
Correct.
I also have some ideas. Okay, this could be a good idea now. Let's take this trade. But when it comes for a new trader to enter into the market, you know, I'm talking about now with almost 20 years experience. But if you enter the market, if you like new, if you like a learning stadium, yes, it's good to have one strategy, but you have to find it first. And there you have all these strategies. So how can you be sure that the one you're trading with
the best.
is the best? So you need to learn about, okay, what is he doing? Okay, show me yours. What do you have? What is yours?
And then you find what's suitable to yourself.
And then you feel like, okay, I pick here, I pick there, I like this, and this is mine.
Yes, correct. Right? And find that comfortable for you, right? Like yeah, about a risk and about whatever, like, it make you happy and safe for you. Right?
Yes, sure. The reason is, if you don't trade the strategy that fits 100% to yourself, like a glove, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to have a glove that's light, you know?
Yeah,
You
correct.
want like perfect fit.
Which one you choose? Let me ask you a question
Yeah.
to choose A or B.
Right.
So the A is, this is related to choose a good mentor, a good guru. So there's one guru that always show whatever he makes in live trading, whether lose or profits, show it to the public, how he make analysis, and publish their research to the public,
Yeah.
which is we are certified analysts, so we publish our research, and time will tell whether we right or wrong, right? This kind of mentor, or the second mentor, he never showed analysis, he never showed that he is doing the trading plan on live trade, but he just showed a portfolio, which is like, this is a portfolio of me, so I'm a great trader, without showing that he has ability of making analysis. If you are like a layman, or people who want to learn trade,
Yeah.
which one are you gonna choose? How to define which one is a good mentor?
Well, the question is very easy to answer. I like to answer this with another question. Who do you would like to follow more? Rich kids on Instagram or Elon Musk?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
So, of course, if I just show you my portfolio, like, hey, I'm a rich guy now, nobody knows where it comes from, you know? It also can, everything can be fake.
So the best proof is you have to have like track records to show to the public, this is my analysis, which is have this kind of accuracy, and show them how the process to get a portfolio, the live trading plan or something like that. You agree on that?
What matters most for public is, this is how you can do it. This is the approach I do, and this is where live trading
Correct.
comes into
Yeah,
play.
that's how you do it,
We have a
yeah.
naked chart here, so how to approach it. Okay, what I did when we had the last webinar, you know, I just opened a chart, random. And said,
Correct.
okay, this is you have support and resistance. So what are the areas? What are the zones? What
So
do
at
we
least
want
you
to
show
watch
them,
for?
right? To show them the way
Yeah.
in the live
Right.
word. I mean, the webinar is considered like a live coaching.
Right.
You show them how I make lines,
Yeah.
make analysis, right?
Yeah.
I guess somehow you do this.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. And how do you think that people say that scalping will not work at all? So what is the good scalping method?
I think it's so ridiculous to say it doesn't work at all.
It's too
Because-
arrogant.
No, it's not too arrogant, but it shows a lot about your mindset and
Mindset.
your belief.
Okay.
You know, it's like, money is so bad. All the rich people are criminals, you know? It's like you say,
It's judging.
it's judging.
Yeah.
And first of all is, yes, for most people, scalping don't work for a simple reason. You need to be fast. You need to have fast decision making. You have to enter and exit in very, very fast time. Second, most people are greedy.
Yeah.
So scalping means you enter the trade, you get some points, you try to have some risk-reward ratio, which is quite reasonable, and then you exit. Period. No matter if the market might go higher or lower, you don't care. You can't care because this is a fast trade.
Correct. And scalping still work for you.
Yeah, it
And
works.
what is the best method or indicator or technique that is like everybody can read from the book and people can learn from IFTA organization?
Yeah.
What is the best classic or modern technical analysis that can be used or be learned by other people there
Yeah.
for scalping?
Price action.
Price action.
Price action.
What kind of price action? It's like support resistance or what?
Yeah, price action means you just follow the trace of the price.
Okay.
So what is best to be used is, of course, candlesticks. Signals
Candlesticks.
from candlesticks. Let's say you have a hammer or shooting star. Maybe you have a video people can see just to get the explanation what hammer and shooting star is. But let's say you have a hammer. So you want to go long. So you want to buy afterwards. So this is the best approach for enter market on very low basis because you know this is something where you say, okay, market participants they already changed the game. You know they reverse. And what I like to do, and this is some kind of scalping, when I go, you know, market moves up, there's a correction, goes down a bit, moves up again. So most people they try to buy the breakout. And if you buy like a hammer, you come way early in the market, And what I like to do, and this is some kind of scalping, I exit the market when it comes to the point where other people buy, but I'm out. You know, I sell them my position. So I make the profits, they enter the market, and very often they feel like that they buy more or less at the end of the move.
Okay.
Coming down again, making a loss. See, so scalping is always about profit taking, getting out of the market again, having the fast move. So yes, you can use, of course, you can have some indicators or oscillators.
What's your favorite oscillator?
Slow stochastic.
Same. 533?
Brother. Yeah, 533.
So basically you're using the Bollinger Bands to see the volatility and also the trend direction.
Yes.
Using the moving averages.
Yeah.
And also the oscillator, we're using the stochastic to see the rate of change, or maybe it's like the, what do you call, the overbought and oversold things.
Yeah, you know, you can use an oscillator, and that's pretty cool. You can use it for several reasons. As a filter.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a nice candlestick signal, but the market is not overbought or oversold. So maybe it's not really worth
this time,
it.
maybe the next 2-3 candles, right?
So maybe it's a fake, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't know, maybe the market is not.
So it's like confirming between the candle movement and then the momentum itself.
Yeah.
That will help.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. So you have all probabilities in your favor. And that's what I do. I'm looking for these spots. So I need high momentum, going up, and down, and then correct, reverse.
Wow, that's beautiful. So it's all momentum that you're looking for.
Yeah, volatility momentum.
Yeah, volatility momentum.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna jump into the market,
Right.
regardless you're taking like a long range profits or short term profits, but the momentum is number one for you.
Right, it is.
All right. So final word for all trade trainers who want to learn technical analysis in the correct way.
Well, I could say a lot of things, but first of all, and this is one of the very, very most important things to understand. First of all, trading is pretty simple. It's a trader who is complex because we're humans. And as human beings, although we feel like it's different, but we are really complex persons.
Correct.
You know, complex beings. So we have to be aware of this. And second is, yes, we need to do our homework, and this we need to have a proper understanding of technical analysis, of how the markets work. But you need to be able to see with a quick view, quick glance at the chart to see what's going on and where opportunities lie, and if there's something to do or not.
Correct. Wow, that's really, really great from Willem. So I'm really thankful for your
My pleasure.
time here, and we really hope people will learn about technical analysis in the correct way and join International Federation of Technical Analysis, become the certified financial technician.
Absolutely.
And please support Indonesia and Indonesian trader. We really love to have our community to learn more about technical analysis. Again, thank you very much, Willem.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, so that's CEO Talk. I hope you can get a great picture here about the technical analysis. The most important part is what you believe and what you think that is comfortable and suitable for you. So until next time, keep trade, make profit, and save. Goodbye.